All right, Mater here. Thursday night. Let's get this show on the road. Do we get anybody to pop in? All right, who's with me? Who's out there? I know who it should be. Who's watching? So I got one viewer. Hopefully it ain't just me. So who have I got out there? Who's out there with me? Anybody? Casper, where you hiding at? No, someone left. Hey Tom, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by tonight. Yeah, I was gonna do one last night, but man, by the time I got home, nope, couldn't do it. So I'm tired after working all day. It's like And of course Tuesday I had Tuesday nights. One of my busy nights where it's like I'm on two different live streams and everything. Um, Also tonight it's gonna be my first night for streaming with my new internet. I got Spectrum installed today, so it's from everything I'm seeing so far, everything is a lot faster. How's quality on your end, Tom? Hey, Steven, how you doing? Glad you made it. Yeah, like I said, I checked. I was getting tired of AT&T, and it's like, man, this speed is so damn slow. And one of the guys at work was telling me about an app and everything, um, and I checked, and it's supposed to be getting like 18 down and 1.5 up, and I checked it, and they're like 14.4 down and zero point 0.7 up. And it's like, this ain't gonna work for trying to do YouTube. So I was like, contacted Spectrum. They said, yeah, we can do 400 down and 20 up. And the guy came out today, checked everything. Is like, let me get my phone. I checked it today on both my as far as my phone and the laptop, and I can tell you how much better it was. Yeah, please hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, well, I unplugged the phone. I had it charging. Got hooked up on my laptop. I don't know how good this is. Rotate. There we go. Okay. I don't know how this is going to show up and everything. But like I said, it's showing the download 14.88 and point 0 or 0.072 as far as my hey princess, how you doing, Jamie? But that's what my speed and everything was with uh, AT&T. Now Here is what I got now with Spectrum. I don't know how good y'all are going to read that or not, but we're talking a lot faster. I mean, my download went from 14.88 to 45.83. Upload went from 0.7 to 23.07. So everything is a lot faster out there. So yeah. So hopefully everything, is, everything's coming through good. I still don't understand why I keep getting an email from YouTube saying I'm live. Oh, Jamie's got a new video out? I didn't even know that. I usually get the notifications on that. Plug this thing and get it back to charging. So you can tell it's a much faster time? Good. That's the reason why I wanted to go with all this. And it's like, yeah, I've got to. Good. I'm glad. Thank you, guys. That's why it's like I wanted to try this tonight and see how it was going. Now, I will let y'all know that I got the notification from StreamYard. And they said that I'm already up to basically like 13 and a half hours. And I'm limited to 20 a month. So I'll still be doing my YouTube, live streams. It's just I won't be going through StreamYard to get guests in on a panel, you could say. Yeah, $86 a month is not bad. Yeah, like I said, it's 83 bucks or $86 just to do all this, and it's like, oh yeah, everything's so much better. Hey, Mike, I didn't see you pop in there. Thanks for dropping in. So we'll pop that in there. Got the link on there if anybody wants to pop in here real quick. Uh-oh. Got a weather update. Wow. They're saying it's going to be 79 degrees tomorrow here. Yeah, after all that rain with all the possible tornadic activity we had last night, yeah, it's like that was also another reason why I didn't do a live stream, because we had them storms come through, and it's like I'm not going to try messing with dragging everything from the house, out here and with the rain going on. It's like, no. Wow. That warm down there, Jamie? Wow. Stephen, actually, I've got till I started this all on the 14th, so that's when my time will renew, is on the 14th of the month. So, yeah. But, yeah, as a matter of fact, I didn't bring them in. I didn't get home till probably 15 minutes ago, so I didn't get everything I was wanting to. So, let's just say I got a little project I'm going to get started on. Oh, are you, Jamie? So where are you at right now? And that's no way to, say that about you, even if you are abroad. You're a female. Hey, Blake, how you doing? But yeah, I got a little project I'm going to be working on. And actually, I had planned on trying to see about doing it, getting everything set up. That way they could see me working on it. I know, that's why I was saying, Jamie, you're not a broad, you're a female. So, well, you know who just popped in. So let's bring in Little Miss America. Everybody say hi to Crystal.
Hi, guys. I know what projects you're talking about. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Hi,
There
everyone in
what?
chat. You're going to get it.
You promise?
Yes, and I'll make you like it.
Ooh. I'm getting excited on that one.
Just wait till I'm down there.
Do I have to wait that long?
Unfortunately.
Damn it. Rant and fuss, rant and fuss, rant and fuss. Oh.
Hold on. Here comes the kid.
Uh-oh. Yep. Yeah. I'm not gonna say what it is, but someone put a little idea in my head, and it's like, oh, I can make that, and it's gonna be custom. It's gonna be one of a kind. It's gonna be unique. It probably won't cost as much because basically I've got everything here to do it. So Jamie, okay, I know you're
in the
you're
bucket.
not.
You have a habit of just
Antonio, so
throwing
where
them
you at?
everywhere you please. So, see you later.
Sorry. Hey, thank you.
What?
Making sure you shut the door. Sorry. 17-year-old borrowing the car, and he has curfew.
Mm.
And him not like it, so.
Oh, well, you gotta learn.
Yeah, because if he messes up my car, it doesn't come back. Hi, Steven. Hi, Tom. Princess Jamie and Blake. Then he's got to walk. It's a whole mile and a half for him to walk to work.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Tom, I don't know. I might learn. Got a good teacher. Just gotta get with her and everything.
Yeah, that's the problem is time and distance.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know. It might, like I was telling her, it's probably for me. It's probably gonna be knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two.
And that's not even the right craft.
I know. That's why I was trying to, kidding with her and everything about that.
And just to mess with you from earlier, Frankie got a super chat. Frankie got a super chat.
I have had that stuck in my head all freaking day long now. I don't know why.
Probably because we were talking about Froggy earlier today.
That, and I want to rewatching that live stream.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, so it's like
we had about 10 minutes on that stream where it was just back to back super chats and everything.
Right. And like I said, it's like all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I have got that just stuck in my head. So now I can tell Froggy that I'm mad at you because of her.
I'm going to have to email her in the next couple of days anyway because I lost her address.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Where'd you lose her at? Where'd you lose her at?
No, I said I lost her address. I didn't lose her.
I know. I'm saying, where'd you lose her address at?
One of the boxes in my room.
And how many boxes have you got?
I lost count.
If you got to think about it, that's too many.
Yeah. Just from what I can see, 10.
Yeah, it's not that many.
And those are double stacked.
Ah.
And I have some in a closet.
Well, I've got a few boxes around here I've even got a whole bunch of boxes out here in the garage. Got stuff in them. Some have got, basically, they got air in them. I need to get rid of.
Jamie, it takes time and patience. My grandmother tried teaching me when I was 12 and didn't work. I picked it up a few years ago when I was working overnight shift at a hotel, and I was bored out of my gourd. So you just, if you want to learn it, you'll learn it. If you don't want to at that time, you won't.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of like learning how to work on cars. It's something that you gotta, have in you. It's like, okay, I want to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody can learn, about doing something like that. It's just something you got to have an interest in. It's like, okay, yeah, I want to learn. It's like, I was in the glass industry for almost 10 years. It's like, yeah, I learned about doing all that. Okay. So you went to being a tomboy instead of a tom girl.
And your point would be, I think after 4, I didn't put a dress on until I went to junior prom.
That's one thing I've never put on.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I'd look cute in one. Probably not. I don't know.
I had one that we were together, and then I came home and he was trying on my dress and my shoes. And we did not last very much longer after that.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, that's one of those bad chapters in the book.
Yeah. Yeah, I know about all about those. I've had several of those. It's like, where's the Papermate? Was that liquid paper? It's like, I need it in a gallon.
Yeah, Jamie, that's happened way too many times. But there are some that are lucky enough they get along better with their in-laws than they do with their actual parents, and it works out.
Yep. All right, guys. Y'all gonna have to bear with me because, like I said, it's been a long day. I haven't had dinner yet. Okay, I'm hungry.
Sorry.
So, I made a run for the border at lunch, and this time I went to Jack in the Box. Someone had mentioned it, about Jack in the Box. Like, okay, I haven't had tacos in a while.
Oops.
Yeah. But anyways, no, what was it on? Whose live stream was that? I was on there, Froggy, and I wound up popping in there, showed them those gummy frogs. Was that Mark's or was it Ed?
One of them. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so I know she, in that live stream you were on, I wound up watching from Tuesday. I know she said she wanted some. So, anyways, my local Dollar Tree, which is like 2 minutes around the corner, doesn't have a single one. I called the one that's about 10 minutes away. I said, oh, yeah, we got 9 bags of them. Okay, fine. They close at 9 o'clock. 7:08, I'm hitting the time clock. It's like, okay, I've got 52 minutes to get up there, get them, and get back to the house and maybe grab something to eat before the live stream starts at 8. Get all the way up there. Temporary hours are from 10 to 7. I'm going.
Welcome to COVID hours.
Yeah.
Jamie, I've got 3 dresses in my closet, 2 skirts hanging on the closet door because of what they're made out of. I have to air dry them, and I'll just never pull them down and put them up. I got lazy. So I like the dresses too. It's just I don't have a lot of occasion to wear them.
Jamie, did you see that that video that Justin's got where knows he got that new Jeep, but he's got that old one. He's helping a friend do the restoration and everything on. I'm going. Yep. Jamie jumped in on that one to help out.
And there's your train.
Yep, one of them.
Well, how many of them do you have come through whenever you and I are talking? That are on my end?
Several.
Yeah, because I
And
get them.
What's real funny is I swear at times, you know, if they come in on your end, about 5 minutes later, all of a sudden I'm here while I'm going, damn, that's a fast train. Is that one of them bullet trains from Europe?
Nah, that'd be my 4-car Amtrak.
Hmm. What I've got is all freight cars.
Yeah, so it takes about an hour and a half to get down there because the freight cars around here are 100 to 200 cars long.
Hmm.
And that's because I get bored sitting at the light waiting on them to move.
Now,
Yeah.
lucky for us, the train, it goes right through, basically right through, you know, half the city. And so what they wanted up doing is they actually built a couple of underpasses in town. The only problem is they built them wide enough for about 2 Model Ts to go through. So nowadays it's where basically one car at a time. I mean, if you got a, you know, a dually pickup trying to go through there, you're not going to get 2 vehicles going through that. Now, luckily for me, I've actually gone through it with someone at the same time coming towards me, but it's only because I've been on my motorcycle.
Yeah. Blake's Restoration and Automotive, I can walk to a Dollar General. It is 25 minutes from here if I stay on the streets. If I go through the neighborhood and cut over and stuff, it's 15 minutes. I used to live walking, if I had to walk, 2.5 hours from the store. Driving was about 30 minutes.
Hey, Jamie, you need to go over to Harbor Freight and get one of those little 2-wheel dollies to help you move some of that stuff around. That'd be the best thing to do. Yeah, and Blake, I used to live out in the country, and the weird thing about it was I was basically halfway in between Ennis
Brandon
and Waxahachie. Brandon! What's up, Brandon? But, yeah, I mean, like I said, where I lived at and everything, it was, you know, I was like 10, 15 minutes from almost either town to get something. By the way, Crystal, okay, I know, they've already been saying it earlier. So is the stream better since I've gotten the new internet?
Yeah, you look like you're completely synced up. So,
Good.
and picture's a lot clearer. I can actually see the flyaways on the hair that came out.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go put my skull cap on then.
Leave it alone. Brandon's done for the night.
I didn't wear it tonight or today when I went to work after the guy from internet, you know, showed up.
I just pulled mine down right before I got on. That's how come I was late, because when I pulled it down, it went. And that annoys the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Because it gets in my face.
So, Brandon, is that the, you know, that's still the brass pole that you're getting for your shop now?
Yeah, I loved it living out there, Blake. I grew up, like I said, walking distance was 2.5 hours, but it's about 30 minutes from town driving. It was about 10 minutes in a car to the grocery store. I loved it.
Yeah. That's something I would like to do, because I don't mind being in the city, because one thing, the house and everything is all paid for. My only drawback is that it's in need of repairs.
Mhm.
No, the garage here, but the house, because like I said, I just spent over 10 grand just getting a new roof put on the house. I've still got plumbing, I got electrical, I got a lot of work and everything to be done on the house. But I wouldn't mind moving back out in the country. There's drawbacks to it, yeah, but
Okay, Mater, remember the problems I was having last night when we were talking on the phone?
I'm
The
trying to
person?
remember.
The person?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotta go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and it ain't the kids this time. Sorry, guys. I'll try and be back in a bit, but no promises.
All right, hurry up. Hey, Brandon, you want to pop on here? You can actually be on my live stream. How's that? Hey, Blake, you want to be on here? Jamie? There's a link. Hey, Wayne. How you doing? Hey, Jamie, did you get that on video? I said, y'all have to bear with me. It's been what? 1:30 when I went back to work. And that was after lunch. So unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to. I'm down here in Texas, just a little bit south of Dallas. Like I said, this is part of my dinner. I mean, it's been what 7.5, almost 8 hours now since I've had lunch. It's like I got to fill the void here. Yeah, Jamie, like her and Brandon are about 3 hours away from me. Brandon's actually about 2.5. I think Jamie's about 3. Depends upon how traffic is. Because right now down in Waco, that's where my biggest slowdown is, because they got all that road construction there on 35. So getting through Waco, that's where I slow down the most. So once I get past that, I'm gone. Oh, got an egg beater coming in. Radar, where are you? You should have told me. Sorry to hear about that, Wayne. Hey, if you got, go and, take care, do all that kind of stuff, man, I'm not going to be upset if you don't stick around. Next, I won't be mad. If you got things you got to go do because of that, hey, you're more than welcome. I'm not going to twist your arm to stay here. But yeah, Jamie, I was going to see about making that trip down to Fredericksburg to go see the monster trucks. Well, we've actually got them here now, and then of course now I've also got that bike rally down there at Texas Renaissance Festival at the campgrounds. So I was like, do I want to take a trip down to Fredericksburg and then like 2 weeks later turn around and go? It's like, got the monster trucks here. I can go see them. They're a lot closer. Okay, I'm going to go see them Saturday night. And then next month, I'm going down to TRF to the bike rally going on down there. And then, first, yeah, but Jamie, I was going to be taking I was going to be taking the motorcycle and everything for all that. Yeah. But anyways, see, first weekend in June, we're taking a trip up to Muskogee. But yeah, up there at Muskogee, I've been hearing about the castle at Muskogee, and they do a Renaissance festival up there. So I was like, okay, been wanting to go. It's like, fine. And someone had mentioned about it. It's like, okay, fine, I'm going. It's Muskogee, Oklahoma. That's where I'm going, is Muskogee, Oklahoma. All right. Yeah, no. Power Stroke just went live. So yeah, no, I got to compete with him tonight. But yeah, I mean, there's I know it's at Norman, Oklahoma. They've got, I think it's a 1 or 2 weekend Renaissance Festival. Then you got the Castle at Muskogee. That's going to be going. We've got Sherwood, which is starting, I think, now. And then we've got Scarborough. It's going to be starting the beginning of April. Yeah, Jamie, I appreciate you coming to mine. I mean, if you want to bounce over to him, you're more than welcome. But hey, I love having you here. Like I said, we got Scarborough going on. It starts beginning of April and runs through May. Let's see, Arizona is the Arizona Renaissance Festival is going on right now. It should be winding down for their either last weekend or one more. Of course, there's one that's out in Florida, which that's a little too far to go. But if I hit Arizona, might have to go and pop in and say hi to Antonio and everything. I still like to get up to the Maryland Renaissance Festival, that and the Minnesota. But yes, I like my Renaissance festivals. You know, been going to them since I think '84 was the first year I went, and it was actually out to Scarborough. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get our next contestant on Mater's Workshop. Please welcome Brandon.
What's up, guys? Wait.
What's up, Brandon?
YouTube?
And let's bring in Crystal again.
Hey, Brandon.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
But I see what you did, Brandon. You come in, all of a sudden I got the police wanting to come and
Oops, sorry, that's my
Bring up the
YouTube,
party.
sweetie.
I can't help it.
you what?
They're just always after me because I don't know. They're just always after me. It's a problem.
What'd you do wrong? What'd you do wrong this time?
Just being too damn good at what I do.
Yeah. All right, so right now, after your little announcement and everything, so are you, in other words, you're trying to say you're being like a female, you can't make up your mind if you want to move to Ohio now? Is that what it is?
So we went up there. I couldn't find anything. We didn't find anything that'll suit us. So we're going to wait it out 2 years. In 2 years, we can buy a property. So when we buy a property, it's a lot easier to buy a property and that'll suit us than it is to rent a property that'll suit us. Because we got to have a little bit of land because our animals.
Right. Especially that little horse.
Yeah. And what I do for a living, it's hard to do what I do for a living inside of subdivision. So.
Right.
And Ohio is actually pretty expensive. I wasn't expecting that. When we went to Ohio, it was actually things there is actually pretty expensive.
Yeah, I've got a subdivision up here that you could not have a pickup truck sitting in your drive. And I'm talking one brand new, straight up off the lot. You could not have it sitting in your drive. It would have to be put in a garage.
Yeah, I don't do HOAs.
That's what the rules are.
You're in an HOA up there?
No. I'm not there. It's one of the gentlemen that used to stop in where I worked, and he said that. And for a $125 million home or $2 million small 2-bedroom ranch house, you could not put a truck in front of it. That
You
subdivision.
gotta be kidding me.
Nope. That subdivision is not cheap.
I'd be telling them, look, I'm paying this amount of money for my house and everything. You don't like it, you kiss it where the sun don't shine.
Nope. You agree to that when you bought land there.
You'll get fined and kicked out of the HOA. They can kick you off your own property.
Yep. And you still have to pay for it unless you sell it.
Yep.
All right. So they say it's got to be inside the garage. Okay, I'll make it all out of plexiglass then.
That's one way around it. I don't know if it would work.
Yeah, I mean, you can build it. Build it with glass walls, plexiglass. Hey, it's a garage, so there's always a way around everything. I don't care who you are.
Princess Jamie, I've had that. I grew up, my dad had 2.5 out of 20 acres. My uncle had to use another 2.5. So the front 5 acres was in use. And he had a garage. He had 30 plus cars in different shapes. He had a trailer that had an add-on that was breaking apart. He built his own house and pool, you name it. It was in constant repair.
Yep.
I went and took care of what I did, and now I have a knot all in my yarn, so I'm having to redo it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Knots about yay big around.
Like I said, that's not nice.
-1, honey. Hey, I'm being semi-polite because you are on a public forum. I know you're not monetized, but oh well.
Look at my pretty sign that I got in Ohio, though. That was
Yeah, I
well
saw
worth
that sign.
Yeah, that's well worth the trip for my sign.
Well,
And my
not
tools.
only that, but you made out like a damn bandit on all them tools, especially the ones for the lathe.
Yep.
I mean,
I think
that's why
I
I
think
made my comments. But no, okay, that's probably why the police are after you then.
right. I stole that stuff. I just stole it.
I mean, Brandon, what was all? If you had to spend, or actually buy all that stuff, all them tooling equipment, brand new, didn't you say it'd be what, about $2,000 or more?
No, there's probably with all that because stair stuff's very expensive. There was probably $3 to $4 in stuff.
Right. And you paid what, $250 for it all?
Because the machinist was retiring and going to Florida.
Yeah, you get good deals when people retire or if they happen to pass away and their children have no clue what they were doing and sell their stuff.
Yeah. Well, Ohio's a place for machinist stuff. If I had a gooseneck trailer for my dually, I'd go up there and buy some of that those mills and lace as cheap as they are up there and bring them down here to Texas because they sell for like double or more here in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to thrift stores to get it's how I started getting my yarn. I went to one 2 months ago, and it's my favorite thrift store. I also sometimes will pick up blankets that have already been crocheted. Sometimes I will rip them out and steal the yarn. Sometimes I will give them to other people, but I let them know that I didn't make it. For somebody, I'm going to say somebody had passed away, and they offloaded all of Grandma's baby blankets that she had in the house. And these are 42 by 40, 48 by 45 granny blankets of all different patterns and stuff. Okay, normally I can pick up a baby blanket that size for $5. They had them marked in there for 15. And they had a space on their clothing rack that was about 40 blankets. And it's like, oh my God. If I had a couple $100, yeah.
Hey, I was gonna say, if you ever hit any of them thrift shops up there, and think about it, if you ever see any of those Coleman lanterns or stoves,
Dad collects those. They're mine when he passes.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
because there is still one Coleman stove I still want to get my hands on, and that's the 426. It's the 3-burner one. I mean, I've got these two 420 5s. I've got a 413 back here. Both of them are 2 burners. I would like to find a 426 because, like I said, that's a 3-burner.
Yeah, I can cook on 2. I can even cook on 1. I just need a good skillet.
Hey, can I answer Tom's question real quick?
Sure.
Tom asked, where did I pick up the tire changer? I got it off of eBay. It's the Mayflower one. It was $1,400. It's the cheapest one, but it has pretty decent reviews. So I'm looking forward to trying it out in the shop.
Brandon, if I'm talking and you want to say something, interrupt. Say, hey, give me a second. I don't mind at all. This is Mater's channel.
Oh, I was just waiting for y'all to finish y'all's conversation to answer it.
I'm like I said, interrupt me because y'all guys are both the work guys.
Right. I mean, I know on one of my streams I actually interrupted her, and I apologized and everything. It was like, hey, someone had asked a question. It's like, hey, let me answer on something like that.
Yeah.
And the one thing also, there's times when I won't see a question pop up, and she's actually mentioned it, which I appreciate that.
Yeah, especially if
let's say you're my moderator without having the blue wrench.
And I don't want the wrench because I figure
I know.
You can police your own right here if need be, but right now you don't need it because they're good. But yeah, if I drop my camera, I'm changing positions because of my back, so I see the chat more because it's in my face.
Right.
Oh.
Wow.
Look at Tom. Yeah.
Yeah. That time, yeah. Like I said, one of those 3-burner Coleman stoves, I would like to get my hands on. I mean, I've got, I got 5, Coleman lanterns right now, and I've actually got everything. Which, if I actually got started on it, I've actually got everything to put a 6th one together. I was like, man, it's something I have to do. And it's like I just haven't gotten around to it. I've got right now. I said I've got something up here that little project and everything will work on. I'm not gonna say what.
I told you no.
Now I can say who it's for, but that's a different story there.
Oh, I got Lucky's going to pop up on his stream tomorrow night, Lucky's house. And I know one of the things he's going to be saying. And he apparently got some really good news that he's not sharing.
Okay, Lucky's going to be on whose stream tomorrow?
No, it's on his. On Sunday night. Tomorrow's Friday. I've lost a day this week. Sorry, it's because I was off Tuesday morning. He runs at 6 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock Eastern. So that
for his over there, they'll probably think I'm mad at him or something because I ain't been making it to his stream or Ed's stream or anybody's stream really.
No, they knew Ed and Mark had no problem with you because they've mentioned a couple of times that you were traveling and you knew that you were going to be out of camera and off YouTube for a while because you were checking stuff out. Brandon, Tom Quinlan says you have to do a review after you get your tire changer done and set up.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I want to see how that thing operates.
What, how a tire changer operates?
Oh, it works really simple.
Well, I mean, I want to see how that one that he's talking about. I mean, I've done it, operated a tire machine before. I'm just curious to see how that one is that he's getting.
I was fixing to say I've never done one, but I had a friend that owned a tire shop, and for grins and giggles, he had me helping him.
Yeah, but I mean, the one I started off with was the old style, where you put of course, after you get the bead and everything broke, you put the tire on there, and then you had to take the metal rod, stick it in there, pull it over, and latch it in, and let that thing go spinning around.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've got the one you drop the whole arm in, and then AX, and it spins the tire itself.
Yeah, the one he had is
the
one he had is you pop the bead, and then you put the tire in, and you move the rod, and then. About 2 years later, that was not fun. It was a workout and a half, but it was not fun. And then he got the other one where you would just pop it, hit a button, pop it, hit a button.
Yep. Now I do have one picked up from Harbor Freight, and it is the manual kind where you have to manually sit there, of course, bust the bead and everything off, and then you have to manually sit there and do all that. I actually picked it up when I'll be changing out the tires on the lawnmower, Man, I cannot believe how much a rear tire for a riding lawnmower costs. I
Ouch.
figured, 20, $25. No,
No, you can't even get the front. You
$65.
can't even get the front tire that cheap.
Huh? $65. I'm going. Damn, I'm buying a tire for a run lawnmower, not for my car.
Car cost 80.
And it's like, man, what they were wanting to charge and everything is like, you've got to be kidding.
Nope.
Brandon, he could, where is a good place to go and buy tires for riding lawnmowers without breaking the bank?
Honestly, I keep an eye on Amazon and on YouTube or on Amazon and eBay.
Man, I was surprised.
What size are they?
Walmart. I think between Walmart and Tractor Supply, I think they're right around $65.
Walmart, sometimes you can get deals. Every now and then they'll run deals on those.
Yeah. That's what I was just asking Brandon about X. I mean, so if I went through Amazon or eBay, what would be a decent price? I mean, what would they be on on those places?
Your front ones should be around $20 a piece, and your back ones will probably be 35 to 40 a piece. Usually, depending on your size.
See, something like that. Yeah, like I said, something like that I can handle. But as far as, $65 a piece, no.
Cool, Wayne. I haven't seen a Carlisle on a mower in forever.
Oh yeah, I use Carlisle all the time. I get the So this is what's expensive on my garden tractors. A lot of times I'll put the super lugs on there, and it's over $100 a tire usually.
No.
By the time I get to,
I would say that's the most common brand you find on a tire as far as a riding lawnmower.
by the time I get to a riding lawnmower, it's 20 years old. The last one I was around, my dad built it from hand. He took a 12 horse and turned it into a 25. And it was an old Briggs and Stratton. He had it from the time I was 8 until 2 years ago. And the only reason he parked it at my uncle's, which was next to him, and my oldest cousin used it for target practice.
Ooh.
Yes. A 45 caliber bullet does not work well with a lawnmower engine.
Mm-mm. No. Now, why in the hell was he doing something like that?
Because he's a fucked up retard. And I've called him that to his face.
Hey, Crystal.
I apologize.
I know. Just kind of like what I would have.
Yeah.
And a while back. I know.
That child has pissed me off from when he was 10 on up. And the only reason I have not laid him 6 foot under is he got married. And it's because of her that I don't.
Mm. As long as he's got a good life insurance policy, whatever.
I wish I knew his social security number. I'd have a life insurance policy on him.
Yeah.
But yes, he is seriously screwed in the head, and because it didn't belong to my uncle, but it was on his uncle's property, on my uncle's property, he could do what he wanted. So that's why I called him an FUR.
That's no.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to my family. You sure you want to get involved with me?
Well, after what happened earlier today, I guess I am.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I even tried Northern Tool or not.
Sometimes Tractor Supply
Yeah.
section
Mm-hmm.
will have tires cheap. I got a set of 20 by 10 by dash 10s for $10 a piece at Tractor Supply in their clearance section. New tires.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Anytime you're looking for something in a hurry, you're going to pay more. So if you notice that
Right.
they're starting to get to the point that you need to replace them, start getting them.
Right. The problem that I've got is these things are getting so old that they're getting cracks.
Yeah.
They told me that I can actually go and get tubes
Sorry,
and
X.
everything, put them in, no problem. No comment. I'll plead the fifth on that one next. But Tom, yeah, I mean, of course, I haven't, really had to be using it since last year because it's gone through winter and grass is starting to get growing again. So, of course, the last time I did try using it, I had the problem with that the seat and the that safety switch. And I don't know if you remember, but that night, when I was on Brandon's one, I was actually down there at his place when he had his live stream. I got that seat and everything from him. So I still got to put that on the mower. But man, yeah, that Predator 708, that thing has got a lot of power to it. Trust me, it's definitely woke up that mower.
Ah, God.
Sorry, I was adjusting my YouTube side. I have to flip back and forth to actually keep the comments on the YouTube side. If somebody puts up
Right.
a link, then I have to open it from there.
Right. So
But
Brandon,
since
what are you
I'm
doing on that four-wheeler?
Oh, I am trying to pull a carburetor off. I've never had a throttle cable I couldn't pull off a ATV carburetor before. The owner put the
Okay.
carburetor on himself and he messed it up somehow.
Wouldn't it be easier to pull the plastic off?
No,
Pull that
not
body
really.
off of it?
I got plenty of room right here. I got plenty of room
do
to
you?
work with. That would
If-
just be making me extra
Just
work.
jack it up and take the tire off. Give you a lot more room.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Worst comes to worst, he can pop the tire, but the plastic is a molded frame.
Plastic, a lot of things on the car, on me, so I have to pull the plastic on, but this ain't one of them.
Most of the ones I've seen are just a straight mold for the entire thing.
Yeah. Some of them are, some aren't. Some of them actually have like a 2 or 3 piece.
Yeah, I would
Body
have to
on.
get more into it than I am now to learn the difference.
Well, I know a fast way of getting that carburetor off of there, Brandon. A 22 and some tannerite.
No. This is a Polaris 90cc. I couldn't afford to replace it if I did.
Okay, so a 3030 and some tannerite then.
The guy actually got his cable on here somehow backwards.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I don't even know how I got it stuck in here.
It must have come from Ohio.
Probably.
Yes, I know, Tom. But like I said, that's why I asked.
Yeah. It's either that or maybe he's from Kentucky.
No, he could have been hanging out with my uncle.
Or could be from Louisiana.
No, my uncle was a shade tree mechanic.
Yeah, this is a shade tree job right here.
Well, like I
I
said,
know.
he could have been hanging out with my uncle.
I live by the saying, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
And if
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, I'm going to find somebody that does.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
And Tom,
certified
and Tom,
for
what?
job.
For me, I'm just trying to give Brandon, a hard time. That's all, and he knows it.
Yeah, Brandon doesn't know me that well. He will hopefully eventually get to know me, but
Yeah,
I grew up with my uncle, and two of my uncles and my dad were repairing lawnmowers and cars. So I do know some of it.
and see, I know how to work on cars, especially the old. I grew up working on them when they still had points and condensers.
Whoa.
And in the distributor, you had the little window you could raise up and everything. And after you had the engineer, you could sit there and adjust the points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen three of those. That's it. And I saw them as they were being scrapped.
Yep.
Because
Hey, Brandon,
Yeah.
he said, he knew there was something that he liked about you. Half up jobs.
you hate to have half done jobs.
Yep.
Only insert other words. Because I can't. I got caught.
Yeah. Has something to do with a mule. But
He's
what are
wanting
you
to say.
cackling about now?
Oh, I'm listening. I heard Brandon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And he's got to watch his language.
I
This is not the time to be French.
No, mine would be Spanish.
Ah.
And if it gets bad
If I
enough,
knew
I'll learn
enough,
German.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I knew enough German, I'd be saying that.
There.
Yes, Brandon. Bad thing is, I can read lips.
Hey, well, let's hope the YouTube people can't.
As long as I don't repeat it, we're good.
Yeah. That,
Never seen.
Yeah.
Yes, X.
yeah.
That they did. How do you even? So these have like tracks, like they have like a little part in there. I don't even know how you would get a throttle down in there without it being on a track.
He's amazingly incompetent.
Yeah.
And
I was
just
going to say something else, but I'll be nice about it. I was going to say maybe they were from Oklahoma.
no.
That's what I hear. I think
Brandon?
it's just a Sooner hat made it on his head.
Oh no! Don't send. No, not Sooners. No. I am not a Sooner fan, sweetie. Now that I
There
can
you
deal
go.
with.
Hey, Brandon, look at the screen now.
That I can deal with. A Sooner hat? No.
Oh no.
I'll send you one when I move.
No.
How's that work, Brandon?
There you go.
Yeah, you can send him one.
Yeah. I can get them cheaper up here. Y'all guys are paying
Yeah.
an extra $5.
Yeah, for import fees.
Yep. But see, I can get the Texas hats cheaper up here than y'all do because nobody wants to buy them. So they go
Yeah.
out of stock.
Yeah. For me, it is very difficult and very rare I ever find any football related stuff to the team I like.
Who?
because of where I'm at.
Who?
Well, I'll put it like this. To me, there's only one professional football team in Texas, and it ain't that semi-pro team out of Arlington.
Cowboys?
The Plow Girls. Like I said, you got the Arlington Plow Girls in Arlington. That's a semi-pro team.
Okay, the Texas Titans, I think. Or is
The
that a
Houston
college
Texans.
team?
No, it's the Houston Texans.
Yeah, son of a gun.
You're thinking of the old Houston Oilers, which is now the Tennessee Titans.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And the only reason they were allowed to leave, basically, is because the city of Houston had enough with the owner, and basically told them, don't let the door hit you, with good Lord split you.
Ah.
Yes. It's not, and considering the fact that Houston is my hometown. And when I say Houston, I was born and raised in the city limits. I was not, I didn't live outside the city of Houston. I was literally born and raised in the city limits. Well, Mike, I didn't know you even left.
Hi, Mike. Well, I guess that means I'm going to have to go to the mall tomorrow or Saturday.
Why is that? Oh, for Sunday?
Yep.
Yep.
Because they have a store in there that is just hats.
Ah.
And I can find it. Now, if you want some of the original Thunder gear, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the basketball team, you're not going to find it. Not anything that had Durant on it.
Ah. And
Now,
Tom, you are correct. That guy, oh my God. I mean, especially that one game against the Rams, where he just lowered his head, hit that guy in the chest, and the guy just bounced back.
Kept on going.
And Earl just kept on going.
Hey, I like the sausages.
Yeah. I do like his the hot links. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, those I have been eating for forever. They are great.
Yeah. I like taking them and, getting them all heated up. Then I will literally just take a piece of bread, put it in the middle of that, and there's some barbecue sauce I like. I don't remember the name of it. I put a little bit of that on top, and it's like, okay.
I just see those mustard on white bread with mustard.
Mustard is good. I get spicy brown or honey mustard. I have a meatball rack that I have for my meatballs that I bake. I take the hot links, barely score them, just enough to split it. Bake them for about 10 minutes. Pull them out. Put the mustard on there. And that's it. That keeps all the heat and flavor in there, because a lot of people up here boil them like they do hot dogs, and you lose half the flavor. I will bake them or grill them. And since
what I've actually done is I made them, I've actually made them glow in the dark.
No.
You know what I mean by that?
No, I don't. But any food that glows in the dark, I have to buy from the store like that.
Like I said, it's microwave.
Yeah, no. I still prefer baking. I have, by choice, not had a microwave in my house for 14 years now. And so anything I cook on the stove, I take it and I either reheat it on the stove or in the oven.
Right. Yeah.
And it saves a lot of my grocery bill, because that way we're not cooking enough to have leftovers for 3 days. There's enough for the next meal.
Right. That's kind of like, when I did that video where I made my spaghetti because someone had mentioned the fact that that's all us gringos know how to make a spaghetti.
Tu
I
gringo
had
es
that
only to
for,
own spaghetti porque miro. Es mucho estúpido persona.
yeah, that's all he said we know how to make, spaghetti.
Yeah. I got some stuff I could cook that make you go, excuse me, how'd you learn this?
Yeah. But, no, that's when I was making my mole. And, like, yeah, this is my spaghetti because it's like, okay, because I'm taking the mole sauce and everything, getting that all mixed. I'm calling it my spaghetti sauce. Then I'm taking my the pork stew meat and everything. And here's my meatballs going in.
Rose, back here. Sorry, guys.
All right. You're fine, Brandon. I've got to move, stop my camera because I've got to change positions.
Right.
I'm not going to lay down like I normally would, but I'm still going to change it.
Okay. Not a problem. But, yeah. I'm hoping the weather is good for a nice long bike ride Sunday.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Because it's supposed to be getting kind of chilly up this way.
Is it?
Yeah. I haven't really been paying attention because my work week is, it doesn't matter. I still get out and go. So.
Right.
Oh. I didn't think you guys wanted to be bouncing around like that.
Yeah.
Well,
I was going to say because, because Sunday, I'm hoping I might pick up a hitchhiker.
I wouldn't be hitchhiking too much.
Or she might meet me at a truck stop.
I'm not a lounge lizard. Can't pay me enough for that.
I didn't say you were.
I know. I'm messing with you. The doctor bill alone for a lounge lizard is
Oh no. No. I'm not that I don't stoop that low.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah. No guy, he on the road trucker, he went from Dakota, Oklahoma, Texas, Maryland, Maine, all the way out to California. He picked something up somewhere. And he's still eating pills multiple times a day for it.
Oof. No.
Yeah. Well, that's incurable and it's an autoimmune disease.
Oof. No. That's one thing with me is like, no, that's something I definitely don't want.
Yeah, I go to the last time I went to the health clinic for checkup was 6 months after the last time I was with someone. Ain't got nothing, ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah.
Mike, he's acting like he's fixing something because he's trying to fix something. Now, whether it works.
Yeah. Actually, he's trying to fix something that someone else messed up. I see he's got his assistant in there.
Yeah, she knocked the gate open and took off running through the field, and I couldn't find her there for a second.
Oh.
Ah.
What is she?
She's a great footballer. We're at Rose.
Yes, X, but I didn't want to say that in case YouTube decided to say that was one of their words not to have out there. Because I don't know what YouTube is doing.
Yeah, YouTube can be kind of weird on some of those things.
Yeah. In the yarn community, okay, I crochet. I use a hook. I don't know if you can see it. So I am called a hooker as slang. Someone who knits is called knotty, Knoty, TTY. And if you can do both, you are a knotty hooker. and I typed that into a chat that was on a YouTube chat for a yarn community. And I immediately had to go in and retype it and explain naughty knitter, hooker, crocheter in order for it not to be bounced out again. YouTube snatched it within a second of me hitting send. So I did not know if.
Yeah, 'cause
Go ahead.
they would say something about that word.
Yes, and apparently they didn't pull it out of the chat. So hey, it's not. But it's also kind of to protect him because he's still dealing with it.
I'm just going to replace the carburetor. It's so messed up the way the guy did it. I'm just going to replace the carburetor.
I hate this time of night.
Sounds like you got a hemorrhoid there, Brandon.
At the end of the day, it's not my problem. He messed up. He has to pay for it, and that's all it's done. Said and done.
Oh, she is a pretty puppy.
Yep. She's friendly.
Yes, Mike.
Yeah.
And I had found out the night before that they were actually doing that because I was on a different live stream, but I was strictly in the chat. I wasn't up on panel like this. And when it censored me, I wasn't up on panel either.
Yeah.
X.
You see what X says, Brandon?
Still looking for it, Sapphire. Still looking for it.
Now, is it a full-size hamster or is it one of those dwarf hamsters?
I thought it'd be a baby.
Yeah. I still got to go find me a Cricut store. There's supposed to be one around here because when I was down there with Brandon, he brought out that little speaker, and it's like, oh my God, this thing is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
I picked one up at Target for $20 a few years ago, and it went through everything. Both my kids were using it. It was bouncing off the walls. The dog was chewing on it. The cat was playing with it bouncing it around, and it lasted a year and a half.
Right. Well, the one that he's got, I mean, of course, you got to have a power supply for it, but I mean, it's a nice. I mean, it's probably maybe a foot square.
Yeah.
And as far as that way, but then maybe a little bit over. I say maybe 14 inches tall. But you got like the little knobs and everything on the top. You can adjust everything on it. And
cool.
He had that set up for the live stream, and man, it has some good sound coming through. Brandon must be talking French right now. He knows how to listen.
He's got a drill.
Ah.
So, yeah, he's having to back the bolts and screws out to get that carburetor out. So, instead of... He's playing nice today.
Yeah.
Not like me earlier.
Oh. And what were you doing?
When we were typing.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go next weekend and get my phone changed because apparently I've got a $30 coupon through the company I'm with. Paid $20. I got their cheapest phone.
Yep.
And apparently today was my anniversary, so I got a $10 credit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so my coupon, well, I'll have to double check with them to make sure that it's going to be applicable that way. Oh, hey, $10, maybe 20 to get a different plan, so I've got more minutes.
Yeah.
Mike, we don't want him going on the other side. That would really mess it up. And yeah, Tom, I've had just really nasty, cold, wet weather today.
Yeah, we had it last night. We had they actually had us under a tornado warning or tornado watch last night, and it was actually coming straight for where I'm at. And I was actually watching on Facebook. And there was a guy on there. He does nothing but the weather for here. So it's like, I mean, he had it all up on the screen. It's like, I'm watching it. Hey, Brandon, Mike says flip it over and get to it that way.
No, my Chihuahua just took off out the door like someone's in the yard. So. Oh, my monster's home. Give me a second.
All right. All right. Well, I guess I'll be talking to myself because I can't hear anybody else right now. I can't hear Brandon. Can't hear Crystal. All right. Anybody got a question out there for me?
Rose, what are you chewing on? Stop. So let me show you what I had to do. The throttle slide was stuck in here. And this is the reason I had to get him a new carburetor. I had to drill out.
Hey, Brandon, move over something so we can see the carburetor.
Hold on.
Don't
you
go
just needed to go right. Yeah. Okay, so, my Brad's home. I got my car back.
Okay.
So the slide was stuck in there because he had the pins twisted, or he had the slide twisted. So it was stuck on these pins, and I had to drill out the pins because there's screws in the slide where that goes. It slides on those pins, but he forced it in there. So the only way I can pull it off is do that. This is just a cheap Amazon carburetor, so I'm just going to order him another one and charge him for it.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Tom, where are you at again?
Pup, don't you eat nothing.
I think Tom is up north. Further north.
I know. Huh? I know Steven said he was from New York.
Right.
And Tom said, but I don't remember where.
Yeah. And yes, Mike, I see you. He's in Western New York.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Buffalo area. Okay, I know vaguely where that's at. I passed through one time. And I do mean literally, I was on the bus on my way home from Elmira. Yeah, worst mistake in my life. Beautiful country.
Yeah.
Just, no.
Hey, we've all made mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, actually, like they say, mistakes are life's lessons. We learn from them. That way we don't do them again. Except there are some people out there that just do not know how to learn. They just keep making them over and over and over.
Yeah. Luckily, traveling that far is not something I have repeated. And if I leave Oklahoma again, I'm just going to wave as I go. I'm not going. The only reason I'll come back is my father's funeral.
Right.
But that should be a good 20, 30 years from now.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah.
Okay. Get this side done. Put it down. This stitch does not like me today. Yeah. Oh, you remember that black and white one I was working on? I'm done with it.
Yeah. Good.
And from the top of the back of my neck, it literally, the backside center point covers my bottom by yay much, but it still covers it.
Okay. And who was that one you were making it for?
That one's mine.
Oh, okay.
This one is Sandy, Mark's wife, Mrs. Twisted V.
Right.
Yeah. This is Mrs. Twee.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh, and up like this. You remember how we were talking that, or how you had mentioned that you can blame
Froggy.
Yeah. Okay. I remember, you know, I had mentioned, you know, I can blame Jeff and Jesse. It's like, no, I should actually be blaming John and Isaac.
Yep, because they sent you to Brandon, and it's so from there on we'll blame Brandon. He's close.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, it's all Brandon's fault.
Let's face it, though, that Brandon is so much cooler than John and Isaac.
Considering I have not seen any of the videos, I don't know who they are. Okay,
Cars and cameras.
Still haven't.
Yeah.
He mentioned it this morning and late last night. I haven't gone and picked him up yet. I'm gone to check him out.
Well,
I barely.
Guys, yeah. I'm just so much cooler.
Well, we're blaming our semi-relationship on you. He's blaming you, and I'm blaming Froggy.
Yeah, because of you, Brandon, I wouldn't have found out about Mark, and wouldn't have found out about Tampa, Polar Bears, and then because of them, you have Froggy, and because of Froggy.
Yeah, Froggy sent me to Tampa, and Tampa sent me to Ed. Ed sent me to Mark.
Right.
I'm on a live stream with Ed and Froggy and Mark. It's Ed's live stream. And all of a sudden I got this, we're all talking about gray hair and everything. All of a sudden I got this guy coming in saying gray hair looks good on a woman. And then he pops up on stream and I'm like, okay. Been talking ever since.
Yep. And what else did I mention also in that stream?
Do you think I've slept long enough to remember?
Well, we were talking about songs about women. Of course, I know you're not in that. I know you're not in that category, but talking about older women.
Yeah, I'm the reverse.
And I had Mark go, and I had him going on that.
Guys, I can't say a whole lot, but I can give y'all a hint. I am working with a new sponsor for my channel, so there's going to be some big content coming out soon. It's a big sponsor. This is my biggest sponsor yet. This is actually going to be a paid sponsor, not just free stuff.
Congrats, man.
Good.
I hope everything works well for you, man.
Yeah. Congratulations, Brandon.
This is going to be some cool stuff. Big things happening in my channel. Now I just want to get monetized. I almost 1,500 subscribers, but I ain't got enough watch hours because I used to delete my videos, my live streams back in the day, so it took my watch hours away from me.
Well, after this, I'll go in and pop your playlist up and let it go to town.
I appreciate it. I'm on the way.
Yep.
I'll go to sleep with you running in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that. I did that. Yeah. But yeah, Crystal, that's what I wound up doing. And Brandon, what did I say? All your videos took what, over a week to run?
Yeah, I got a lot of them.
I think it took over a week.
That's fine. This will be off while I'm at work the next 2 days. And when I'm home, I'll turn it on because I'm not going to run it while I'm gone. Because my mother stole my computer yesterday.
Right.
I shut it and locked it today. I shut it and locked it today so it didn't move. But
yeah, I got like
Well,
400
for me,
videos.
I just
don't
opened
care.
up another tab, and it's like, okay, I just opened up another tab for YouTube. It's like, let his stuff play and everything, and okay.
Now, let's face it, Mater sat down and he watched every single one of them. That's why it took a week.
Yeah.
Thank you, X. I've got my gray hiding tonight. I changed how I parted my hair.
I'll find out how it looks next week.
You've already seen it because of the lives I was on before this.
Yeah, but that could be Memorex. I'll get you to see it in person though.
No, I haven't done anything to my hair in 2 years, except I just got it cut. And when I had it cut, I lost a foot and about 3 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was down to the middle of my back. Okay, night, Tom. You stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time.
Night, Tom.
Yep. All right, Tom. You have a good night.
Mike, who? What do you mean by who?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Who's he referring to?
If he's talking about the sponsor, Mike, if you're talking about my sponsor, I'll text it because I don't want to let nothing out of the bag yet. I'll message you.
Yeah.
You can do that to me also, Brandon, if you want to.
Let me just tell y'all, it's like high dollar tools. Like one thing is their cheapest thing is $150.
Nice.
Wow. Well, that could be several different companies out there.
Yeah.
That's it. And Sandy's done.
Wow. Not much more to go.
No, this is probably about 2 rows in the finishing edge because her shawl is big. It's big enough for me.
I still got to. I still like to get with Mark and Ed on ideas as far as what I can do on that mini dragster I want to build. Yeah. Oh, Brandon, I don't know if you saw the live stream. What was it? Monday? No, Sunday night. I did one Sunday night. Yeah, and you'll never believe who I actually had sitting on panel Sunday night.
Jeff King.
Yep, I had Jeff and Jesse.
Yeah.
And Crystal.
Yeah. Okay, I got to drop the camera and turn around because it's twisting my upper back, not just my lower. I'm going to mute my mic while I do that, okay?
Okay. But yeah, Brandon, I was watching their stream and everything, and I just popped, did on the chat thing, it's like, I'm going to be doing a live stream. I'll start my live stream about 10 minutes after they go off. And, so I started it and everything, and all of a sudden, I had the link and everything up, or I looked on there and it's like, oh, there's Jeff. There's the bear. And I put the link and everything up, and they joined in.
Mike Hodge, I messaged you the link to the sponsors. I'm going to work with it. Another YouTuber hooked me up with them. You know who they are, Mike Hodge, because we all used to hang around all the same live streams together.
Hey, Brandon, that's going to be good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my viewers get 20% off.
I mean, I'll play this. I'm not that familiar with them, but I've heard of them, and I'm going, nice.
Yeah, you would have to text me, and I probably know.
Hopefully not Snap-on. I don't know, Raphael. If I got some, if they offer me up some free Snap-on tools, I'll be all over that.
Maybe. I mean, I'd be happy going with maybe like the gear wrench.
Yeah.
Or
Tecton. I wish Tecton was.
Oh yeah, those are dang good tools.
I talk about Tecton all the time on my channel. I wish they would sponsor me, or at least sponsor another giveaway. Rusty Rooster just got his quarter-inch set. But let's talk about. I can't forget my first sponsor, Mike Hodge. Mike Hodge sent me this over a year ago.
And Brandon, actually, right now, I found out. I looked on Lowe's website, and that Impact is going for like $100.
Really? This thing is heavy. This thing is heavy, but this 24 bolt, there ain't many bolts that this thing won't pull. Lug nuts or stuff that this won't take off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like that, that riding lawnmower mine. I wound up using that. Where is it? Oh no, I've got it still now. But no, I wound up just using that little 3/8 Cobalt Impact, and I used that. And when I had to swap the motor out on that riding lawnmower mine, it had no problem taking all them bolts loose.
Yeah, a 3/8.
I thought I was going to have something stronger, but it had no problem at all.
3/8 is my next investment. I'm gonna get the use my uncle's 3/8 DeWalt. I got the Cobalt setup here. I got the Milwaukee. I got DeWalt and Ryobi. I got all those here. I do want to combat 3/8. I used my uncle's to do a hydraulic booster on a Duramax, or as I call it, a Dirty Max.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Well, see, for me, I'm trying to stick with the Cobalt line because that's what I started off with.
Yeah.
And I started off with their 18 bolt, and then they switched over to the 24. And then, of course, now they went from the regular 24 to a 24 brushless. And I know when I was working on my storage shed, I had both my the 18 impact driver and the 24 impact driver, and it's like you're talking night and day between those two. That 24, man, it's got so much power and torque.
So I got this for $80 on sale. The Sawzall, the compact one. We cut apart 3 days in 110-degree temperature. We cut a RV, the whole front end of an RV, the frame and everything, the full engine out.
Yep, I remember that video.
Yep.
And that's when we started talking too. I think that was a. Didn't you say that one had a Chevy engine in it?
Yeah, it had the 454.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, if you ever run across any of those that are Dodge, you better be contacting me.
I noticed a lot of those RVs seem to have a 454 in them, the old ones like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Brandon, I got you running in the background.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thanks.
Oh, it's no big.
Yeah.
Like I said, it runs, and I watch the like my crochet videos and stuff. I watch them on my phone.
Yeah, Brandon, you've got the small one. I've got the big one here.
Yeah.
I got its big brother.
Well, I got the small one because it was on sale. And
You had to get the big brother. The small one didn't work.
Small one.
Hey, Shaggy.
Hey, Shaggy.
What's up, Shaggy?
The only reason I've got the big one is because I wound up buying the the 4-piece kit and everything. It was the drill, the impact driver, the reciprocating saw, and the flashlight. And I think all four of them, I think was I think 239. So,
Well, guys,
like-
I got to get off. I got work tomorrow. I'm a week behind on repairs because of being out of state, so I got to get off here and go to bed. So I can
Yeah,
start-
I'll be up at 5:15 in the morning to go to work.
yeah.
So
So I'm
Well, I'm
gonna
not
get off.
going to be. Yeah. All right, Brandon. I appreciate you stopping by. Usually
Anytime.
I'm coming. Usually I'm coming in on your live streams. You're actually coming in on mine now.
You still not gonna make it Saturday?
I don't know if I'll make it Saturday because the monster truck is going to be going on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be going out there to that. I'm going to be doing some video recording of all that, and I'll get that uploaded when I get back. But then, of course, Sunday, I've got a road trip to go out of state right after church. Let's just say I've got a hot date with someone.
Yeah. Well, I might see you Saturday and I might not.
You probably won't because, like I said, I'll be out there at the track. I think they're opening up, I think, at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So not only they're going to be doing the regular racing and everything, and I do know about 4 different monster trucks are going to be out there because they've been actually having them parked at different places around town.
Yeah. Well,
Nice.
I guess I'm gonna get off of here. I'll talk to you later, Mater.
All right.
you
see
have
ya,
a good
Brandon.
night,
Appreciate
Brendan.
it.
Stay safe.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right. But yeah, that's the only thing is like I said, right now I knew that the 20th and 27th was going to be a couple of Saturdays that was going to be where I'm not really going to be doing much on Saturday, that Saturday night because I got stuff going on. Now, like I said, I know that the end of April, I won't be online because I'll actually be at the bike rally, and hopefully I'm not by myself down there. And of course, I know in June, that's when I'll be up at Muskogee.
Yep.
And I found out from where I'm at up there to that festival is 270 miles one way.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I've got to find out how far it is from me to there, because
Probably not as far.
well, I have a cousin he grew up in Muskogee and he's now outside there in Broken Arrow.
Uh-huh.
And since you found the Renaissance Festival, may
Yeah.
go visit. But it depends on how stuff goes.
Right. Right. Where is it all? Okay. Oh. And right now, oh boy.
What now?
I'm just looking and I'm looking at the email for Sherwood, and they're
Sherwood?
actually Sherwood Forest Fair,
Okay.
and their opening weekend is they're gonna be running April 3rd through May 23rd. Yeah.
Shaggy said his tornado sirens went off earlier.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean Sherwood, it's not a Renaissance festival per se, because in fact, you've got Robin Hood, Maid Marian, the Sheriff of Nottingham, so it's kind of a it is kind of a Renaissance festival, but then it's not. So you got all those, you got Friar Tuck and all.
That would be definitely something to look into.
Yeah, I've been to it once. And that was 2015. So that's been 6 years ago. Now I will say this: if anybody's ever, hey Frank, I ain't seen you pop in yet. Appreciate you stopping by.
No, I think he just now popped in.
Yeah. But anyways, if anybody's ever been to any Renaissance festival or anything like medieval times, all the jousting is all choreographed and predetermined.
Oh yeah.
As far as who's going to win. Plus the lances are all they're actually rigged where they are going to break because they use balsa wood on the tips. So now the jousting at Sherwood, you have no idea who's going to win because it's not predetermined. It's not rehearsed. The lances they use are all 100% solid wood. When I was there, I seen a guy get knocked off the horse, land flat on his back, and mind you, he's 6 feet up in the air. They stopped everything, and everybody just ran right over to him to make sure he was okay.
Yeah, because hitting like that, depending on how his armor is made, it could hurt him really badly. At the very least, he got the wind knocked out of him.
Right. And that's the thing about down there. Their jousting is 100% authentic. It's not fake.
Cool.
And I mean, yeah, and these guys, they do not wear, the costume armor. The armor they wear is full combat jousting.
Ready.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, at most of your Renaissance festivals, probably the first like 4 or 5 feet the lances are all going to be out of balsa wood, and they're rigged to where when they break they shatter. Whereas, like I said, the ones at Sherwood, no, they're not. They're solid wood from one end to the other. They will break. I have seen them break. And they do not splinter into 1,000 pieces. I mean, you'll get maybe 4 or 5 pieces break, and that's it. And they're huge pieces too. But the one thing I do like about going to Renaissance festivals is not only the shows and everything, but my favorite out of all of them is like I always have to go and find where the falconer is. I always have to go and see the bird show. Whether it's TRF Scarborough, when I was at Sherwood, any of them, it's like that's one you're going to catch me there. So yeah.
Yeah, I do like the birds. So
yeah. I do know that at TRF, they've actually got one bird that when they say they're literally scared of that bird, because that bird, I have seen it devour a complete chicken leg, bone and everything, in about 2.5 seconds.
Yeah. I'd be afraid of that bird too.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I'm not normally scared of animals.
Right.
At all.
But I'm talking about when this is the person up on the stage and they're trying to make sure they hide that that chicken leg. That way the bird don't see it, and then they kind of get away and they just throw it to the ground. That bird just pounces on it, and it's like gulp, gulp, and gone.
Hmm.
Yeah, bone and everything.
Okay.
They're not bad.
Gonna have to watch out on that one.
Yeah. Well, Frank, put like this. You got to go down to TRF when they do Celtic Christmas weekend. Because I've seen a lot of women walking around with the Mrs. Claus outfit on, and it's very, very short. And I know for a fact because there was one girl I was eyeing as she walked away and everything, and undoubtedly she found out about it. She kind of stopped and bent over a little bit to give me a little bit better look. Like, ooh. But of course, this was many, many, many years ago.
Wardrobe adjustment wasn't a malfunction.
No, it wasn't. Now, I was working at Scarborough, and I had one of the ladies that was working with me in the drink booth. She comes up to me and says, "Is that guy wearing anything up underneath that kilt?" And I looked over as like, I don't know about him, but I'd like to find out if she's wearing anything underneath it. So, I did have.
Hey, congrats, Frank.
Yep, congrats.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I just saw that too right after you mentioned it. I had a lady when I was working the drink booth, red hair, real long. She comes walking up, and she's got on a chainmail dress, a bikini bottom on, and probably 48, either 46 or 48D, maybe a double D, and wearing nothing. I mean, you could see through the chainmail dress, everything. And I know she was wearing 2 well-placed game winner stickers. Yeah.
Yeah, I know some that do that. Well, Frank, I'm sorry you haven't worked in a year, but I am glad you got a job because now you have to adjust yourself to that.
Yep.
I was off for a month and I went bonkers.
Yep.
Got a lot of washcloths made, but I still went bonkers.
I think the longest I went was about a year and a half. And that was basically because my first wife, she had multiple strokes. So I was basically having to stay home and attend to her because she was totally bedridden.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to sneeze, so better just shut it off. And yeah, Shaggy, I'm still fighting my case for the month, 5 weeks I was off. I'm still fighting my case.
Yeah.
Because technically, I haven't actually been fired. I'm still on their books. I never clocked in to get fired, and I have no paperwork saying I was terminated.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So basically, you're still an employee on leave or a unpaid vacation.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I was supposed to clock in at 8 o'clock that morning. I showed up at 7:40. I had to wait for my boss to get there to open the store. He said, "Don't get out. You're not coming in. Don't let your kid leave." I was like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, head of security watch is told me last night that you were terminated.
Really?
It wasn't the district manager, it was her boss.
Wow.
But I have no paperwork on it. And I was not fired on camera where it could record the audio. And I never clocked in that day. But it showed.
So what are they trying to say then?
The circumstances around it, I should have been fired. But this is the only place you will find me admitting that, because nobody knows that how I'm connected to you. Nobody knows about you, name-wise.
Right.
Now one person does know about you from there. Yeah, I know, X, and that's a pain in the. But in order to get unemployment, I do need paperwork, and I can force them to make me paperwork.
I would.
But I think I'm going to wait. And because I'm getting my driver's license renewed tomorrow, so I'm getting that real ID. And
they're making me get that up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I waited.
I'm sorry, Frank. That is a witch. Well, they said up until October and of this year, if you don't have it, you have to get it. So everybody's been putting it off. Putting it off until it expires this year. So they said you have to have it if it expires this year. Otherwise, in October, you have to get it.
They kept saying that for down here in Texas. And it's like, I just kept putting it off. It's like, no, I'll just wait till it's time to get it renewed. Right. And that's exactly what I wound up doing. And I actually scheduled a day of vacation. So I took my birthday off, and I just wound up going over and got it renewed.
Yeah.
And I took my driver's license and my passport with me.
Well, Frank, at least you got paid for it. I was sitting at home not doing it. And I know, X, I talked to the lady from unemployment yesterday. Once I get a second copy of my driver's license and social security card sent to them, because the first one they couldn't read. Then they have 10 days from there to contact the previous employer. If the previous employer doesn't respond, I win. Okay, 5 weeks of unemployment, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Because I'm back working now, so I just want what I was paid for, what I should have been paid for, considering somebody was getting unemployment benefits off me the entire time I was working last year.
Yeah.
They were running under my social.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I have a year's unemployment benefits while I'm working that I didn't collect. And when I was talking to the lady, I gave her hire dates, and I gave her the exact fire time. She goes, "Oh, my Lord." Huh? When I gave her days and times of everything. So.
Wow. So someone got your social and was basically pretending to be you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Identity theft.
Yep. So that means in 20 years, 23 years, when I turn 65, if I'm eligible for Social Security, because if we have any in the fund.
Better be some.
Yeah. And if I'm eligible, I'm going to have to fight because of that.
Right.
I know, Frank, it's sad, but it's what happens. And X, I'm hoping that's what they do, because if they don't show, I win.
Yeah. I hope they don't show. I hope there's no contest on their part.
Yeah, so do I, because it's a nationwide chain. So I ain't got a problem with that. If they forget me, I ain't got a problem with it.
Yeah.
You know, it would be so nice if all this was resolved a couple of weeks before my birthday, and I get a nice fat check for my birthday. That would be nice.
Yep. And I found out that let's see, I'm taking off on the 4th, and I was looking up on the calendar and everything. And guess what the 4th happens to be?
Friday?
Well, besides that, payday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, see, every Friday is my payday.
Ah.
Yeah, that would have been nice, X. That way you could have gotten them. But if they didn't show, at least they were unable to get unemployment. So that's a partial win. Better that than nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be nice. Who
Yeah.
the hell's texting me this late at night? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm working on to get paid, so I spend it all on Saturday after I do my pickup hours, because I have to pay bills on on Friday or Saturday.
That's exactly the way it is for me. You know, I get my paycheck, everything every 2 weeks at work, and then straight to the bank. And depending upon the size of my check, I'll take, whatever the 100, whatever the amount is, that all goes in the bank, and all the little dollars. So say it's something and 25 something. Okay. I'll put that amount in and just give me $25 in cash.
Yeah, X, I hate it too.
Right.
But,
so, and then I get home. First thing I'll do is get online, whatever. Okay, start paying bills.
Yeah.
It's like, just got it and it's gone.
Depending on who I'm with, I can pay one bill during the day. Maybe two, because it's all phone calls.
Right.
But
for me, luckily, everything all my stuff is online. So, and right now, the way things are, I've actually, since I've gotten a couple of credit cards totally paid off, it's like, okay, I don't have to worry about them. I've got 2 more that's almost paid off. So it's like, good. That's actually helping, where I'm not as in much debt. And it's like, I've just realized, oh, I've only got 3 bills I really have to worry about out of this next check. It's like, damn it.
Zythiel, this is, like I said, it's a nationwide chain, and it is what it is. I realized like 3 days later, when I finally found the one paragraph in the company handbook about that situation, that, yeah, I was wrong. But like I said, it's one paragraph. It's 6 sentences. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But good news is, if I ever run into the other person involved, I get to put them in jail for assault.
I would.
And while they're in jail for assault, the company can go after them for theft. Because I know they have stolen 3 times, and the last time was what got me. And one of them I turned in a report for. We know that they stole roughly $100 worth of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
And corporate didn't say anything, or district or something didn't ever say anything about that?
We have to wait on the cops.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And the last time she came in, she had company. They had 2 shopping carts, what would be grocery carts, only smaller because of the store. 2 hand baskets full of stuff, 2 laundry baskets full of stuff. Yeah, we got the shopping carts, one of the hand baskets, both of the laundry baskets back. That was over $400 worth of product,
Wow.
including about $150 worth of groceries. Some of it frozen food.
Wow.
Yeah, Frank, go ahead and tell us.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah. I was like, Frank, hurry up, because I didn't realize what time it was. And of course, I know Crystal, she's got to be up early in the morning to get ready for work. And I've got this is school night for me. I mean, I got to be getting in there and getting into bed and getting ready, because I got to be up early myself. So, but anyways, I need to get this shut down and everything. But yeah, Frank, if you want to put in there as far as what the job's going to be, or you can let us all know next time. Keep us in suspense. So, all right. But anyways, now I'm gonna shut this all down. Appreciate everybody that stopped by, especially Brandon for popping in. Crystal, I always appreciate you coming in.
Thank
and
you.
of course, Shaggy, X, Frank, Mike, everybody else, Steven, that all pop in. Hey, I appreciate it. So I don't know when I'll be doing another one. Cause like I said, Saturday I'm going to be out there at the racetrack, and I'm going to be recording. So I'll be posting that and everything. So, all right, guys. Till next time, which like I said, unfortunately I don't know when it'll be. I'll try and post something on there saying, hey, like I did earlier today, say, hey, I'm going to be doing a live stream, so I'll just have to. I don't know when. I'm trying to do more as I can.
Night, Shaggy. Night, Zyphiel. I think I said that right.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.